Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Today, interest rate decision, not too much price action since the last update. Ethereum still below our descending trend line and still in a likely wave 2 correction that we talked about here. This wave 2 correction unfolds as an ABC structure. The idea is that of this high in July, the 14th of July high, an A wave completed, a B wave completed, and that we're now in a C wave to the downside. A C wave is a 5-wave move. Looks like the wave 1 completed, the wave 2, the wave 3 is still unfolding, the wave 4 is still unfolding, the wave 5 is still unfolding. It is a little bit off compared to the Bitcoin count because it seems like that the Ethereum chart, the C wave is unfolding as an ending diagonal now. That doesn't necessarily mean it has to go down much lower, but it will certainly be more choppy. Yeah, as you can see here, the wave 1 completed, then the wave 2 was already a flat structure. The third wave wasn't really long enough. Therefore, we only count this as a choppy A wave here. It doesn't really look impulsive anyway. The B wave of the wave 3 and the next move down, the C wave. B wave could have topped now, but I have no strong confirmation that it has topped. It can go a little higher without a problem to 1877 or 1888 before it then comes down in a C wave of wave 3, then a wave 4 and a wave 5. That's the short-term forecast. Bear in mind today we have the interest rate decision. Certain scenarios can just play out within seconds or minutes on a day like that. So you just have to expect some distortions on a day like that. You can always get these waves going to the extremes, things like that. And just need to be a bit flexible on a day like this. And it's really good sometimes to just wait and let the dust settle to come to any conclusions. Sometimes we don't see anything on a day like that. Sometimes it's a bit of a non-event, But yeah, this is still the forecast and resistance is very clearly defined. So the price moves currently just in a corrective fashion in what I count a B wave, just below resistance here, which is actually between 1868 and 1888. But we already basically touched here the 1868 level. So again, it could have topped, but not really any follow through to the downside. So without a problem, the B wave could go a little higher, but that would just be against the higher level trend, which is still down in my opinion. However, if we see a break above this swing high, which is the wave 2 high, if we see a sustained break above that 1905 level, then we have to assume that the overall correction might already be complete. Don't get me wrong, it already reached our trend reversal area. It would still be a very shallow wave 2 then, but don't forget we had structural support in this region around 1830 as well. And we've reached already 1835, so we're very close. Ideally, I would like to see price get to 1830, maybe a little lower eventually. Yeah, possibly all the way down to 1781. This is sort of the area where I think we have a certain area of increased likelihood for price to get into between 1830 and 1781. If it goes below 1781, also not a problem. Ethereum sometimes likes to break below the golden ratio briefly. It did that before here. That was in June, where it came down below the golden ratio, touched the trend line and took off. Something similar could happen here again. But as you can see, it's holding this support line, this dashed line at the moment. But yeah, either way, I haven't got any confirmation at this stage that the price has already bottomed in the wave 2 support area. But eventually, this is the area where I expect price to turn around, to rally in an impulse to maybe $2,500 plus. The condition is very clearly that the 1713 level holds. Very, very important, because a break below that level will lead to invalidation with a very high likelihood. Yeah, and that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.